Tak, sebab Harid tengok MU kena bantai dengan Liverpool 7-0 hari ni.
Ya, 7-0.
7-0. Tak payah cakap MU.
You suka MU?
Suka MU.
Dia sayang MU.
Macam tu lah kehidupan kan. Kalau kita asyik menang je, macam mana kita nak tahu
Betul,
kekalahan?
at least you tak suka Chelsea.
Yes, of course. Apa je suka Chelsea? Aku pernah tanya orang, kenapa kau suka Chelsea?
Okay, itu
Sebab
borak
nama
lain
dia
lah.
sedap.
Okay,
Chelsea sebab nama dia sedap.
3, 2, 1. Hai, selamat datang ke
BorakSpace.
Space.
Thank you guys sebab sudi datang untuk teman. And kita hari ni ada extra sikit guys. Kita ada 4 orang.
Ya, sofa ni sempit sikit dia tidur.
Sumpah sorry tu. Sumpah sorry. Okay, keluar.
Jangan Safwan. Kita sayang kita
Sebab ada
orang sayang
kamera kat sini kan.
kau. Ada kamera.
Sebab tu sayang aku.
Aku tak nak cakap.
Okay.
Okay,
And
alright.
kita ada seorang wanita dekat sini.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think she's our first female guest.
Betul.
Really?
You're our first female guest.
Before this kan kita ada Sarah.
Sarah is our first female guest.
Yeah.
Ini kali kedua.
Oh my God.
Aku terlupa. Yes,
Kena check balik tau.
Kena check balik.
Siapa edit lah?
Dia edit. Tapi dia tak ingat.
Geram ke?
Pelik juga tu.
Aku nampak Sarah as a bro.
Oh my god.
Wow. Sarah, hati-hati.
Faham.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Athina Kamarudin. Hello.
Hello.
And kita ada Safwan.
Sorry dah masuk lain sekali.
Athina boleh perkenalkan sikit diri awak.
Shwana. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Athina.
Hai.
I'm a apa?
Well, okay, we start with like what I know
What
you
am
for.
I?
If I'm not mistaken, I think I know you from like a little bit of traditional dancing,
Yes.
right? You did a lot of traditional dancing in
Wow.
Malaysia, apa semua tu. Yeah.
DK Baran and all? Bukan? DK Baran
Jauh
bukan
doh,
lah.
tu
Itu
bukan
Kelantan.
dance doh.
Sorry doh.
Lain.
But
Okay,
thank
what,
you for the effort.
Okay,
love
thank
that.
you.
But what kind of traditional dancing?
So basically, I grew up dancing entirely. Like that was the one thing I wanted to pursue my whole life.
Okay.
So I grew up doing traditional Malay dance. I did Malaysian contemporary dance, and then everything else in between was like the normal contemporary hip hop, jazz, and everything else.
Oh,
Damn,
I see.
semua benda lah.
Yeah, I actually pursued a diploma in dance
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
in
Damn.
Singapore.
In Singapore. God
Damn.
damn.
Yeah,
God damn.
Alamak, bestnya.
Singapore je best.
memang it was something that I memang nak buat. Like dance was something I wanted to do. Macam memang number one.
Apa benda first yang you tengok, oh, I nak start menari.
You know? Sebab kat Facebook ke, Twitter ke?
Macam I dulu, I tengok Step Up. Rasa nak menari.
Faham? yeah, true.
Kalau macam you,
Faham.
I think okay, this is the story my mom told me. So I was 3 years old walking past this like kedai, and then it was a ballet studio. And I'm macam, oh, I watched all these Barbie movies, you know, they did all this ballet, cantik ke, pusing-pusing, pink. And I told my mom I wanted to enroll in a ballet class. So from 3 years old up until
3? Oh, you start young, eh?
I started ballet at 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
okay, boleh tunjuk sikit?
Wait, but when you started when you 3, were there like other kids that were around your age as well?
Yeah. So everyone was like 3-4 years old. Those were like the baby classes, like the toddler classes.
I see. And then, okay, did you continue like in high school?
So, okay, I'll just tell the story of my dance, like
Okay,
my dance
alright.
journey. So I started ballet at 3, and then I went up all the way till I was 14.
Yep.
And then at 14, I started going into figure skating, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So then I didn't do much
Talented gila.
dancing. Thanks. I didn't do much dancing.
Asal Safwan suka ni?
Tak, bukan. Hakim.
Faham.
Hakim ni.
Hakim, janganlah geletik Safwan. Tak dah rapat.
Oh, sorry.
Athina silakan.
Apa I cakap tadi? Figure skating. So figure skating when I was 14. And then after that, from figure skating, we had dance instructors, like dance coaches to teach us like movements and stuff. So that's when I fell back into dance, and we did a lot of contemporary and Malay traditional dance. We started going for competitions.
Competitions.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I was under Pandu Putri Malaysia punya association. So they sponsored a lot of our trips. We did a lot of competitions overseas. And then I was dancing all the way up till I was 18. And then I took a gap year after high school. Then I'm like figuring out what I want to do. Then my mom was like, why don't you do something you like? Because my mom is this kind of person, yang macam, you can do something that you want to do now. Because in 10 years, you're gonna want to do something different anyway. So just do it.
Betul.
You're gonna
I
regret it
see.
if you don't. Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like, okay, just go do dance, and I'm like, okay. I went to do dance for 3 years, and then I came back during the pandemic, and then here I am not dancing anymore.
God
Masalah?
damn. Does that kill you a little bit inside?
It does. It's something. It's a passion of mine. It's more of a hobby, but it's very difficult. And this is gonna be a little bit like controversial, I guess. But it's just that the dance industry here is very slow.
Slow.
It's non-progressive.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's very difficult for me to find a space and a footing for myself in the industry, especially with like coming back from somewhere with all the knowledge that I have. Oh, this is something I was so interested in, but coming back to no one being able to use that knowledge of mine.
Oh, I see. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like you have all the knowledge in the world. You can dance, but there's not like would you be safe to say there's not a space that you could?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a space. Not like I've been to interviews to dance companies and have their replies to me were, you're overqualified.
Macam tu pula.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with what I have, because I'm not just a dancer. I'm able to put things on the table and like talk about things in a different manner, but they don't know what to do with that information.
Oh damn.
I nak tanya, apa you punya pandangan towards kita punya scene dancer dekat sini? Macam
It's taken for granted.
faham?
Taken for granted. I think
Yeah.
we have so much advantage. Like Malaysia itself, so rich in culture, you know.
Betul.
And with
sangat
culture comes so much art
betul.
in every way. So more art, every type of art in the industry should be appreciated a little bit more, I rasa.
Faham? Betul.
Yeah.
Sangat-sangat betul. Ya, betul. Aku baru-baru ni, tak ada baru-baru ni, last year kot, aku ada datang beberapa event, adalah jumpa dancer-dancer kan. Company ni sangat besar, diorang tengah bergosip macam tu, tengah cakap, dia legend tau, dancer ni legend, nama dia Buje, you kenal? Buje.
Yeah.
Legend. And
Kenal.
orang bayar dia sangat-sangat murah. Sangat-sangat murah.
Yeah.
Macam nak cakap, dancer, dorang anggap dancer ni macam benda-benda biasa saja. Macam
just like a
okay nak
background.
performance, okay nak dancer tak? I ada murah punya.
Macam accessory lah.
Ya, macam tu je.
Shit.
Tapi bayangkan dorang kena practice lagi, dorang kena perform dekat situ. Bukan satu artis je untuk dorang perform tau. Time tu dia cerita. Semua artis kat situ, like 10 artis, so 10 performance. But dorang bayar hanya satu, macam okay untuk dance performance ni
Satu
je.
je.
Faham tak? Bukannya satu performance, satu
Gila
payment.
tu.
What?
Orang tu macam apa doh? Aku rasa mungkin disebabkan tu juga our dancer semua macam mungkin cari benda lain.
Yeah,
Sebab
betul.
itulah scene tu akan mati.
Direction lain.
Because orang macam you cakap tu for granted. Dancer-dancer kat Malaysia ni.
Wait, discourage gila.
Sangat-sangat.
Like sometimes you get paid only to perform. You don't get paid for the rehearsals, the driving, the outfits.
Ya tu.
Ya, betul
You
juga
don't?
doh.
Barely.
Wait, you don't even get paid for the outfits. You have to pay the outfits yourself.
I mean, sometimes I guess if you perform for a bigger artist, they will prepare that for you. Tapi
Kalau you biasa-biasa tak.
kalau dia orang tak ada budget, they don't see why they should put money in you. Pump
Tapi
that money in you.
pasal Boje tu kan, aku ada satu cerita pasal Boje. Boje macam mana dia masuk dalam industri dance tau. Masa tu dapat cerita daripada Joe. Dulu Joe Tupac kan. So Tupac dia hire dancer from Singapore. So diorang buat show dekat KL. So bila dia buat show kat KL tu, and then macam B-boy dancer dekat Malaysia ni, Boje punya team macam marah lah. Kenapa ambil Singapore orang tak Malaysia. Lepas tu diorang battle tau. Lepas habis show Joe tu, diorang battle Singapore dengan Malaysia untuk dapatkan siapa untuk jadi dancer Joe. Style gila.
Damn. Siapa menang?
Boje lah, confirm
Okay.
bro. Let's go.
Let's go.
What the hell?
Ya, dia sangat-sangat legend.
Ya dah.
Tapi itulah orang mungkin anggap benda tu macam lah dancer je pun, just nak isi je untuk performance ni. Tapi tak doh, orang cik makan doh dengan benda tu. And orang like betul-betul tunjuk dia punya art through dance kan.
Yeah.
So benda tu patutnya dipandang dengan art lah kan. Bukannya sebagai penyanyi je kau nak pandang benda tu kan.
Betul.
So kesian lah.
Okay, maybe I don't have like much knowledge about this kan. Tapi okay, what is the rate of a dancer kalau dia perform sekali lah on stage? For example, for a certain artist.
Saya tak tahu. Yang ni
Hard to
dancer lah.
say.
Awak dance kan? Ada pentas
aku,
kan?
itu kan Boje lah.
Tapi
yang aku tak dance tu, aku strip betul-betul.
Yeah,
so aku bayar sebagai shooter bukan dancer.
Yeah,
Tolong
faham.
Tolong jangan anggap aku dancer. Cukup lah video.
Yeah. Dia tunjuk dah aku video dia dance tu.
Siapa? Yang video Syafwan tu.
Ya.
Bodoh sial.
Syafwan, aku nak tengok. Aku nak tunjuk anak aku.
Nanti aku tunjuk kau. Okay.
Shit lah. Apa?
Okay.
Mana ni? Yang mirror.
Yes.
Damn, aku rasa aku tak tengok lagi Syafwan.
Kau kena sofa club.
Faham?
Kau kena duduk kat sofa.
Faham.
So kau tak
Aku yang bagi korang duduk sofa tau.
Sebab kau 3 series tu.
Belum lagi anjing.
Oh.
Belum lagi tu. Syafwan. Belum tengok belum. Aku tak sampai lagi tahun depan tau.
Sabar uncle. Sabar uncle.
Tapi orang nak tahu berapa rate tu. Korang ni
ya,
dah
ya,
jauh
ya,
dah
ya,
tau.
Ya.
I pernah dengar, I tak pernah perform kat sini. Barely. But I pernah dengar lah. Pernah dengar It's like 50 ringgit.
What?
50 to 100 ringgit.
Damn.
Yang RM50 tu apa?
Serius lah.
Isi minyak.
Isi minyak pun tak lepas tu.
Serius tak lepas
Tak
mat.
hutang tak lepas.
Tak lepas tu.
Tak lepas.
RM50.
Damn.
Tu pun if you get paid, honestly.
Oh.
Ya.
Tidak
Mungkin
nilai tak lah.
Imagine diorang cakap, katakan diorang bagi you 50 kan. Tapi payment tak masuk-masuk. Macam mana?
Ya betul.
Damn.
But you nak gaduh pun macam alah 50 je.
You do.
Oh
Buat penat kita je.
50 je nak gaduh pun macam no point.
Tapi still lah doh.
Tapi duit tu.
Ya doh.
Kita hidup dengan duit.
Ya.
Kita nak gerak pun dengan duit.
What
Betul.
the? Wish, that's very
Ya,
sad.
mungkin orang tak appreciate sangat kot benda tu.
RM50
Oh, damn.
Kecilnya.
How doh?
What? Okay, wait. So
Masa doh.
there must be like probably other ways to make money kan in dancing. Like macam, how about like I think I saw one of my friend. Her name is Athina. Do you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So she has like a few days yang dia buat like dance class at Babel, I think.
Yeah, so we were teaching at Babel at the same time.
Oh, okay. You and her
Sama
both.
Yeah.
Okay. How much was like that money wise? Like did they pay a
I
salary?
feel like Babel is kind of recognized already in the
Yeah.
industry.
Betul.
So they're able to fight for how much they deserve, you know? And I feel like the person who handles Babel as well, Maybelline, she understands the industry enough to know that dancers should be paid a certain amount for the amount of energy they put into what they do, right?
Betul.
So in that sense, we were paid quite a good rate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a good rate. I would say it was a good rate.
No, it was a good
It
rate.
was a
lah.
good rate,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. You said you haven't performed here. Have you ever performed in Singapore while you were studying?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, is the pay much more logical there, even without the times 3? Let's say you're fighting their
The
currency.
pay in Singapore,
Uh-huh.
I boleh macam you kerja office lah.
Damn.
Oh.
1.5.
What?
Satu hari.
Shit. Okay.
It's
that's-
not satu hari.
Oh yeah,
it's
sorry.
Satu.
Performance tu lah.
Satu
Tapi macam
performance, sorry,
like they'll
guys.
hire you for a certain amount of shows. Katakan they'll do like 3 weekends.
Uh-huh.
But then you get paid enough for those 3 weekends. And they
Faham.
cover the performance, they cover your rehearsals. Because they know that nak ambil you for rehearsal, they have to take you out of your work ke, out of your day ke apa
your
kan.
daily
So
life
they need
ke.
to cover that. And they
Holy
can.
damn.
Betul, sebab tu semua masa tu. Nak rehearsal pun nak kena guna masa, tenaga.
Masa
Tapi
hari.
but then it all goes back to the core of it all, which is funding. Kat
Ah.
sini we don't have enough arts funding. They don't believe in the arts like that.
Faham.
Wow. So funding tu datang daripada the record label ke? Is it?
Government.
From the,
Macam arts funding.
Ya. Macam filem kita ada finance macam tu kan.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh ya.
Yeah, like who fights for the
Kalau
dancers'
dance
rights?
tu apa?
Yeah.
Betul.
Oh lah, dance tak.
Tak ada.
Ada pun ada, tapi macam we can't even. It's not even like at the top of our head. We can't even think about it right now.
Faham,
I
betul.
can't think about it right now.
Yeah.
Ya, mungkin ada je community tu kot.
Confirm
Ada
ada.
community je.
Mm-hmm.
Dia bawa
But-
dalam seni Malaysia lah kan.
Yeah.
Tarian seni Malaysia. Kot.
Wish, tapi
Oh,
aku
yo.
pun tak pernah dengar dah benda tu.
Oh yeah.
Kau
You
tahu
buat
tak
je
apa tu?
Damn.
Kata orang aku create.
Bagus lah kau ni. Bagus. God damn. And is that why, like, okay, maybe because of the lack of money there is in the dance industry, is that why you shifted to modeling? Or wait, how did your modeling career last?
Okay, so basically I've always enjoyed modeling because I always enjoy experimenting with the camera.
Ah.
That was something I love doing. So even with the dancing,
Tak. Dia je cakap faham. I pun.
Dah kau pandang aku buat apa?
Asal kau pada aku?
Kenapa kau kasi aku romantic eye contact?
Okay.
Aku tak tahu apa yang jadi sekarang ni.
Okay, sambungkan.
do you need a room?
Betul? Ada bilik lebih kat sini.
Okay.
Sofa pun cukup.
Okay. Assalamualaikum. Okay, teruskan. Macam mana kita tak lain diorang?
What was I saying?
Yang tadi
You like to experiment with cameras.
Okay. I like to experiment with the camera when it comes to modeling.
Yeah, I tadi
Stop it.
Okay, teruskan.
Okay.
See, aku tak pandai siapa yang buat that time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So,
So.
with dancing, it helps a lot. Macam the flexibility and being in front of the camera, working your angles and stuff like that. So I've always liked it. So when I was in college, when I was studying in Singapore, was when I got a lot of job opportunities here in Malaysia to model. So what I did was I always went back and forth with my parents lah, macam masa tu mana ada duit kan, tak ada kerja and stuff. So macam, Mommy, can I come back to KL? I got a job with this brand. And she's like, okay, we'll take a Friday night flight and then Sunday balik Singapore.
Nice.
Or if, because my dad loves to drive, so he would drive Friday night and then come get me. And then, yeah. So they're very I would have to say my parents are very dedicated parents. They were very supportive of everything I wanted to do.
God damn.
They were always helping me out in any way possible.
Oh wow.
Cool gila tu.
Yeah, that's freaking cool.
Padahal shoot yang kat KL tu macam berapa je diorang bayar.
Yeah.
At that point of time, you know, because I was nobody, right?
I pernah had the same thing. I was studying in Johor, but during that time I had this gig of doing stand-up comedy from time to time, and then a lot of IU days would call me. They don't pay, so it's just mainly for just exposure or whatever shit like that. But I remember that the days where I had to like go from Johor, drive all the way back to KL, sleep at my friend's house for one night, do the IU day, then go drive back to Johor. Bapak aku tak ambil aku tu.
Jauh sangat Kim.
Singapore.
Tahu
Kim.
tapi kau Hakim.
Kau
Dia Athina.
Kau Kim. Kau lelaki
Kau lelaki Kim.
Kau sebelum ni mana macam masalah personal, sebelum ni family juga.
Yeah, so aku nak jadi passenger princess from time to time. Tak boleh juga.
Dah besar dah. Bapak kau dah bangga dengan kau.
Dia dah bangga gila.
Yeah.
Betul. Kau ni. Okay, Athina, I nak tanya. I suka kau dulu nak perform. But I tahu I tak boleh menari.
I boleh dengar gelak.
Kenapa kau menari? Kau begini-gini tadi. Tapi I tak boleh tau. I tak boleh menari. I tak boleh. I keras gila. I dah cuba lah.
Cuba try lain sekali.
Disebabkan apa? You ada apa you rasa? Apa yang membuatkan you rasa seorang tu boleh menari? Adakah sebabkan dia punya confident level dia ke? Adakah dia practice selalu ke? Macam dia patahkan tulang dia ke?
Honestly, it's practice. Practice though, because as much as you have talent is nothing if you don't practice that skill. Macam kadang-kadang orang rasa macam dia orang boleh dance, but they have the confidence. But there's a difference between putting someone on stage and they're able to just dance versus them being able to perform. You get me?
Betul.
It's a matter of like, kalau you boleh perform tu kan, you memang catch everyone's attention. You can stand at the paling belakang pun, you macam people can see you.
Yeah.
You know?
Betul.
Faham.
Yeah, that's performing. But dancing macam you just want to dance aja, boleh je. I think everyone can dance.
Oh, pendapat you kalau semua orang sekarang boleh macam dance kat TikTok? Kan sekarang TikTok kan boleh, semua orang boleh dance kan. Tapi tak semua macam.
I know a lot of
Does
people.
that cringe you? Does that cringe you as a dancer?
Ah.
Does that cringe you as a dancer? I always wanted to know.
Ramai orang tengok ni.
So the thing with TikTok, I know a lot of people.
Okay, nak cancel ke atau tak?
Jangan cancel I. I know a lot of
I've said
people.
worse things, don't worry.
A lot of people who dance on TikTok. I remember people like, ew, why are they doing this? It's so cringe. But I rasa you kind of leveled up the dance community, no? I feel like now baru kita macam see, dancers can do a lot more than just dancing.
Yeah.
They can do so much more. And I don't think it only cringes me kalau orang tu tak dance pun. Dia macam nak tunjuk badan ke, macam tunjuk muka ke.
Kau okay.
Aku.
Hakim, kau tunjuk badan kau selalu kan?
Yeah,
Badan aku? Huh? Hakim
Pak tak
mana
pernah
ni?
tengok bawah. Okay, next.
Hakim mana ni? No, this is a lie. This is a lie.
Kalau nak link bagi tahu kan?
What?
OnlyFans.
Bodoh lah, ya Allah. Safazi.
What?
Safwan, macam ni kau start menari?
Dia rasa dia boleh dance.
Tak,
Dia boleh sangat.
Confirm
Nak boleh
boleh.
nampak.
aku tak boleh dance tu. Tapi
Boleh.
aku sebabkan masa tu macam ni, aku baru UPSR habis result. Lepas tu aku macam sedih gila babi tau. Lepas tu aku buka laptop mak aku. Lepas tu aku try kamera. Oh, ada mirror lah. So aku try dance. Dance tu 3 minit. Nasib baik ada makcik masuk. Kalau tidak aku rasa video tu 10 minit.
Damn.
Ya doh.
Patut biar je.
And then video tu kalau kau tengok, aku tak cut pun kat makcik tu.
Ya betul. Betul, kau tak cut pun. Kau tak cut
Aku
pun.
kena tengok ni.
Kau
Ya
kena
dah.
tengok. Kau kena tengok.
Tak apa, bagi link. Nanti kita bagi link.
Faham? Okay, aku akan letakkan di description. Korang nak tengok pun boleh.
Kau tahu Muhammad ni kan, dia tak share kat siapa pun sangat video tu. Tapi first time aku tengok kan, ya Allah, dah 900 views lah.
Ya doh, ya doh.
Siapa tu?
Aku rasa 700 je dia seorang aku rasa. Okay ni. Masa tu lah kan?
Tak,
Safwan.
masa tu macam kalau kau masuk YouTube bapak cool doh.
Cool lah, confirm.
Tapi tak bila kau tak boleh delete video tu. Sampai anak
Tak,
aku
tapi
cucu.
ceritanya siapa cakap Yuku pakai songkok dance tu, sumpah.
Ya.
Kau pakai songkok?
Dia pakai songkok.
Tak, kan kau cakap
Zapin ke kau buat? Damn.
Okay, kat situ kita letak zapin and then kita letak traditional modern macam tu lah.
Nice. Ada mixture. Bagus.
Okay lah, tak apalah aku macam back tu balik. Aku
rasa dah jauh orang.
jauh ni.
Freaking hell. Okay, now how's the model industry in Malaysia like?
I've been enjoying it. This is my first year being a professional model actually.
Oh.
I just signed with an agency.
Oh, I
Wow.
see.
Apa nama agensi? Boleh sebut ke?
Models Labs.
Wow. Tak pernah dengar. Tapi pernah dengar
Tanya
sebelum ni
macam
apa
tahu.
Top Boy ke apa tu?
Oh, Top Boy.
Ya,
Boy.
Safwan pernah ke Top Boy?
Tak, Syed Ali. Ini Syed Ali. Top Boy lah.
Oh, Syed Ali Top Boy. I see. Okay, so it's basically an agency, and then the brands would look for
Yeah.
the models, and then after that you shoot for them.
Yeah, so basically last year I was reached this Indonesian agency reached out to me.
Okay.
So I signed with them first before I signed with the KL agency.
I
So
see.
now I kind of go back and forth Jakarta whenever I have a job.
Ayo,
Oh.
bestnya.
Dia dapat agensi luar kan?
Ya tu.
God damn. How did you get the Jakarta agency?
Betul.
They just scouted me on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah, because with the Jakarta agency, they want to try something new in the industry. So what they want to do is they want to look for models who aren't the conventional looking models.
Yeah.
So when they found me, they were so interested in signing me. And that's when we went back and forth talking about how they can sell me as well over there in Jakarta.
Oh damn.
Ya.
That's
Betul.
nice.
Sekarang ramai orang yang mengambil model yang bukan yang putih saja tau.
Yeah.
Yang fair skin saja.
Fair skin. I
Yeah.
think
Betul.
skin is one, and then size matters. Which I'm in the UK, in the US. Those things are very progressive.
Kan, betul. Betul. Kenapa?
Tak, bila
Safwan?
pasal size, aku ke depan lah sikit.
Ya tu, tak tahu kenapa.
Tinggi
Dia,
kan?
dia cakap size matters, dia terus rasa
Conventional
bangga
though,
gila
you
babi.
conventional
Wajib
Tak
faham.
apa doh. Okay, teruskan. Tak, you teruskan je
Tak tahu dah nak cakap apa.
Safwan ni
Tak, aku tak ada topik. So aku macam kacau korang sikit lah.
Boleh Safwan. Okay, aku nak tanya kau. Itu aku terlupa nak tanya. Ni pasal confident kan. Macam mana kau boleh tahu kau confident depan kamera? Sebab aku tahu ramai orang DOP yang power dia akan diri belakang kamera je. Engkau berani depan
good
kamera.
question.
Sebab first aku adalah yang dance tu doh. Sebab dance tu bagi kat aku
Dancer juga
confident yang asal aku boleh depan kamera. And then lagi satu aku nak buktikan macam kadang-kadang kita ni terlalu belakang kamera and then orang tak kenal siapa latar belakang.
Faham.
Latar belakang. Faham tak? Kadang-kadang movie ni baik ataupun this video baik tapi orang tak kenal. So benda tu tak best tau.
Betul.
And then contoh baru-baru ni aku ada satu isu yang aku nak naikkan.
Silakan.
Sorry keluar sikit.
Apa?
Baru-baru ni ada satu, aku tak mention, baru-baru ni ada satu award music video terbaik. Tapi aku pelik, kenapa the artist naik? Kenapa the director tak naik?
Faham?
Why though?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Ya tu.
Idea tu semua daripada director,
Faham
bukan
betul.
the artist.
Yeah.
Betul.
So
betul,
why
betul.
artist tu naik daripada director tu?
Kau ajar betul. Apa
Yeah.
nama award tu? Tapi aku rasa benda ni aku nampak masa ada satu anugerah untuk muzik bagi kan. Korang mesti tahu lah dekat TV tu kan. Diorang sebut okay, kalau kau tengok kat Twitter orang cakap pasal tak ada seorang pun cakap siapa yang buat lagu tu tau.
Yeah.
Semua cakap pasal penyanyi tu. Aina Abdul suara sedap and ni suara sedap.
Yeah,
Kenapa
yeah.
dia tak menang vokal terbaik? Bukan kita fokus pada lagu ke?
Yeah, doh.
Kan?
Betul.
Bukan benda tu anugerah juara lagu.
Betul, dah sebut dah.
Dah
Tapi
sebut
okay.
dah. Tapi benda betul lah. Aku mungkin dorang side dorang mungkin dorang just nak make money kan.
Ya, betul.
Tapi untuk orang-orang yang membuat muzik ni, tak ada siapa pun tahu siapa yang buat lagu dia.
Ya doh.
Aina Abdul tu mungkin lah sebab dia yang buat lagu
Ya,
dia,
betul,
dia yang
betul,
compose and
betul,
all.
betul.
Tapi
Yang lain
doh.
Yeah.
At least bagi siapa yang okay, aku kalau korang tengok macam ni, Siti Nurhaliza. Contoh, kalau cuba dia nyanyi lagu cute, adakah orang akan respect dia macam sekarang ni? Tidak kan?
Tidak.
That's why.
Kenapa kau downplay lagu kau macam tu?
Tak. No, benda tu
Aku tengah bayang tu macam mana Dato' T nyanyi lagu kau.
Ya, benda tu macam tu lah. Okay, contoh kalau Tok T nyanyi lagu cute, dia akan dapat respect macam tu tak? Tak kan? So
betul.
komposer dia yang selama ni yang
betul.
kompos lagu dia,
Betul tu.
bawakan muzik dia macam ni,
yeah.
bentukkan muzik Siti Nurhalizan macam ni. Dorang lah patut dikenali actually.
Betul.
Yeah.
Orang belakang dia lah.
Sangat lah. Sebab kadang-kadang ada orang tu memang orang kata apa, dia memang datang untuk menyanyi je. Yang buat lirik orang lain, just datang. Okay, siap dah ada demo dah. Orang nyanyikan untuk dia just ikut je.
Lagi best.
Yeah, faham. So it's basically like, it's kind of like saying macam Malaysia punya audience ataupun general Malaysians, diorang selalu just nampak everything on the surface saja.
Yeah.
And they never try to dig in deeper about what is this, what is that, what is this and what is that.
Sangat-sangat betul.
I think the same thing happened to me, Gap, because when I was in like Celcom punya Raya commercial 2-3 years ago, I remember a lot of my aunties and uncles came up to me, hey, nice, you did a good job. And me inside my head, and I didn't do shit. Like I just acted, you know. Like I think more credit deserves to be given to the people behind the set, the one who did the lighting, the one who directed the whole thing, who made the fucking script. And I think a lot of times Malaysia just put like all the thanks to the artist alone.
Betul.
Yeah, and then the artist macam just fucking take it.
Tak cakap apa dah. Itu memang daripada sekarang pun ada memang macam tu. Sampai tolong sambung.
Sampai sekarang.
Yeah,
sampai sekarang. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Ya. Aku rasa orang sangat-sangat tak tengok benda tu. Diorang tak appreciate benda tu.
Yeah.
Athina okay?
Dia ada benda distract je. Okay, kita sambung Athina balik. Kau kena tanya question balik Athina.
No, it's just you okay? You want some water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hari, coffee dia mana?
Thanks though, sorry.
No problem.
Product placement. So kita Athina perlukan air. So Kopi Saigon sponsor video ni. Thank you.
This one.
Terima kasih Kopi Saigon.
Thanks guys, sorry. Athina has asthma.
Kopi Saigon setapak.
Kopi Saigon setapak by Hari Azman.
Berat lagi gila. Bungong betul lah.
Product placement baik kan?
Ya tu.
Kepada siapa yang tak datang lagi Kopi Saigon Setapak, sila datang.
Korang kena datang. Hari ada.
Saya ada.
Kadang-kadang
je.
Kadang-kadang dia ada, kadang-kadang tak ada.
Aduh, betul.
Betul.
Okay, nak tanya Athina, apa you rasa industri seni tanah air kita, contoh macam filem lah, kita boleh sentuh. I nak tanya pendapat orang lah.
Film. What do you mean?
Dance ke filem kan?
Yeah.
You mean like film? Like what would we need?
What we need.
You think, right?
You as an audience.
Yeah.
Me as an audience.
Betul.
I think we need a lot more movies with
Imaginur.
with a purpose.
Betul, faham.
Our movies are all very flat. It's always about everything is surface lah. Surface. Semua macam the topic tu macam apa besar macam you want to know about it. Tapi bila tengok movie tu macam it's like as if you're reading a book, you know. The cover page of course interests you. You want to flip through these pages and know every chapter of everything that happens all the way up to the end. Tapi kita punya macam buku tu macam sinopsis.
Terus baca belakang.
Faham. Aku
Terus baca belakang.
Aku nak share a little bit because Athina punya example tu literally hit me at home. Okay, sebab last week we kedai buku kan, aku macam nak cari like a nice religious book, okay, just for me to learn. And aku tengok kan, Letters to God, macam oh shit menarik kan. Then aku baca the synopsis at the back. Sarah talks about her journey being a lawyer and then finding her religious way. And macam, goddamn, sounds like a really good book kan. Where she lost all hope and then found it back. Macam, goddamn, sounds like the book that I need right in my life right now kan. So I bought it, 35 ringgit, there you go. Went to my office, sit down, opened the book. It's a fucking story about some guy in London, alright, fell in love with a Muslim girl and then he's gonna convert and then marry her.
Motherfucker.
It's a piece of shit story though. I wasted $35 and 3 hours of my time. It's a stupid book. I fucking
Dia tulis je kat belakang sia. Baca ni. Baca di sini, settle.
But no, because it's true. Because banyak cinemas and shows in Malaysia memang macam tu. The trailer is really big. They hype it up so much. And then once you get there, there's hardly any context at all.
Yes, and for me, I rasa macam I don't know lah. But for me, macam you want to create that movie, you should already know the backstory of it, the history that comes with it, everything that goes beyond what that movie is. that people behind it should know what the director or everyone else, right?
Exactly.
Tapi bila sampai je dekat cinema, kita orang audience tak faham pun. Like we still have to read up about it. Like what was the movie for? What was the point of it?
There was no bigger purpose. It was
Yeah.
just like a small
Yeah.
story here and there.
Yeah, macam you guys should have done the research. Why am I doing the research?
Siapa nak marah tu? Siapa nak marah?
Tak marah pun. So Imaginor macam ni okay?
I love Imaginor. Let's talk about Imaginor.
I haven't seen Imaginor.
Tapi masalah dia Imaginor, ni Amir, dia punya director kan.
Kita lari topik ni.
Tak apa, kita boleh borak. Kita berborak kan. Ni Amir,
BorakSpace.
Ni Amir, bagi saya awak kena buat 2 movie lah dalam 1 tahun. Sebab ni Amir kadang-kadang 3 tahun baru 1 movie.
Ya doh, ni Amir
Sebab
baik
movie
gila
dia
tu.
sangat-sangat berkualiti dan aku rasa dengan adanya movie dia, orang akan respect Malaysia punya movie maker.
Yeah.
Because asyik keluar yang director-director yang sama tu je kan. Benda template yang sama and all.
Aku lepas tengok Imaginor, lepas tu aku terus jumpa Dr. Norman. So aku rasa best gila tu. So macam mana Dr. Norman? Saya rasa saya suka. Dia kata macam Imaginor is the best movie yang dibuat oleh Ni Amir.
Wah, Dr. Norman ni Amir dengar tu,
faham.
Dr. Norman kita.
So dia cakap
Kepada konteks yang siapa yang tak kenal Dr. Norman yang baru join kita punya podcast for the first time. Dr. Norman ni Syafuan dengan Hadik punya lecturer yang
Lecturer
gila-gila film.
Yes.
Dia suka
Yeah,
gila film, gila babi. Very contemporary film head.
betul.
So his opinion is gold to the both of them.
Ya
betul.
Betul.
Betul. Ya.
Lepas tu dia cakap kat aku, kalau movie tu is the best, kalau bila kau keluar dia akan distract gila kau punya minda. Kau akan fikir macam benda ni apa benda ni. Tu
Yes.
benda tu yang bagus.
Betul.
Betul.
Dia pernah cakap movie yang orang bercakap adalah movie yang berjaya.
Nampak tak ayat tu?
Tapi bercakap benda-benda bernas lah. Aku suka movie ni because aku pernah belajar dulu di mana orang akan assume movie tu, which is director, macam apa yang Tina cakap, kadang-kadang director akan buat macam ni tau. Dia akan letak something and buat biar audience yang fikir.
Yeah.
Yes. Dr. Norman macam ni.
Macam no
Audience yang
conclusion.
fikir, that's why diorang akan ada bercakap-cakap.
Come up with their own theories,
Ya,
yeah.
secara tak langsung benda tu akan jadi promotion untuk diorang.
Ya doh, betul.
That's why lah.
Best gila dah
Best
cerita
kan?
tu.
Aku tak tengok lagi
Kau nangis ke?
Aku tak tengok lagi.
Aku tak tengok lagi
Kena
tu.
bagi masa
Fah.
tu.
Ya, aku tak
Kau
tengok
kena
lagi.
bagi masa tu.
Ah,
Macam
tak
bagi
apalah.
orang lain tengok dulu.
Kita orang busy tu.
Aku ingat baru nak cerita topik tu macam
Aduh.
Tak boleh.
Sabar,
Kita
don't
punya
ruin
audience
it.
pun tak tengok
Don't
lagi
ruin
kan.
it for them.
Awak pun tak tengok lagi kan.
Betul.
lagi berapa hari je lepas tu dah tak ada kan.
Serius
Ah.
lah.
2 minggu kan dalam wayang.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Make it 3 minggu lah, 4
Kita
minggu
please,
lah.
please, please. Ya, sabar ya. Tengah
Apa
busy
ni? TGV, come on lah.
Tengah busy ni. Okay,
Tapi kena tengok lah. Aku tahu dia punya style ni Amir memang best. Aku akan appreciate dia punya look, dia punya script best tak? Script dia.
Skip the best doh. Dialog dia best.
kita tengok
Okay,
sendiri,
okay,
kita
boleh.
tengok
Macam ni.
sendiri.
Question, jawapan. Pop, plop. Macam plot sikit.
Plot twist.
Ah.
Damn.
Babi lah.
Let's go.
God damn.
Ya.
Okay. Faham.
Aku faham ni Amir ni dulu orang pernah bash lah, cerita apa dia buat sebelum ni shit.
Ada
Satu kill. Lepas
lagi
kill
satu.
adalah
ni bintang.
Prawn
apa
tu
benda?
yes, langit.
Lari tu kan.
Langit
Atas
bintang.
langit.
Bintang.
Ke langit, menuju ke langit. Tak ingat.
Itulah lebih kurang.
Yes,
Oh,
itu
okay.
orang akan cakap macam apa siap filem ni. Tapi ya, itu adalah Nick Amir yang aku tahu dia suka buat filem macam tu, buat orang tanya, buat orang berfikir. Dia tak macam bagi je, okay ini adalah A. Tak, dia akan orang tengok, ni adakah A atau B? Diorang akan buat
Itu yang
conclusion
best
sendiri.
tu.
Itu
Yeah,
adalah
yeah,
filem bagi aku lah.
Yeah,
Orang
dah.
akan buat conclusion sendiri. Diorang boleh buat filem diorang sendiri and kita ada kita punya filem lah macam tu.
Betul.
Ya.
I rasa we need to start catering movies and films to the younger generation who
Betul.
like to think.
Betul.
We need movies more that make us think. Sebab sekarang every time kita masuk movie keluar tu macam lah.
Dia macam best je tapi
Best
tak
je.
berfikir.
Ya.
Tak fikir. But like imagine coming out with movies yang betul-betul buat you think like what the hell just happened.
Damn.
You know, it makes you question the movie, but it also makes you question your existence in life. Macam, where do I belong, kind of thing.
Faham.
Betul,
Yeah,
betul.
I want to do a little game. Okay, I want to ask all of you your favorite movies and I want to know why.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
This is gonna be
Banyak
fun.
bodoh.
Kau start dengan Harid lah.
Okay, start dengan Harid lo. Okay,
Jangan
apa kau
doh.
punya favorite movie and why?
Manchester United.
That's not a
Bukan
movie.
movie
Okay.
That's not a movie.
Itu kan movie tu.
Adalah dia buat dokumentari.
Aku tak tengok
sama-sama.
itu.
Yeah, tak apa.
Okay,
Tengok.
aku tak ingat lah nama tu.
Apa? What movie is about?
Little Tiny Things tu yang aku boleh tengok dekat Prime Video. Dia pasal dia boleh patah balik masa
Aha.
just untuk betulkan keadaan.
Aha.
But dia establish cerita tu bukan start dengan macam aku boleh patah balik masa. Tak, dia establish dengan laki ni dah pro lah. Dia dah tahu dah patah balik masa.
Oh, yang dia repeat the same day non-stop. Okay.
Dia start scene dengan dia dah tahu dah tai jatuh kat mana and all. And dia akan dia tiba-tiba pelik, tiba-tiba ada benda yang tak sama jadi. Sebab dia kan dah pernah jadi benda sama satu hari tu. Same thing jadi. Satu hari je dia hidup. Dia tidur patah balik. Tapi satu hari tu benda lain jadi, which is ada perempuan yang datang yang tak pernah ada, satu hari tu tiba ada. So benda tu yang membuatkan cerita tu jalan lah. Sangat-sangat best bagi aku. Sinemato cantik, korang boleh tengok dekat Prime Video.
Okay, but why did you love it?
Because aku sebelum ni aku nak buat video time travel. Aku nak buat movie time travel.
Okay.
And sekarang ni dah ramai gila orang buat and aku paling suka yang that one lah. Yang tu.
That's like the base of your time travel movies.
Betul.
Is there a specific reason kenapa kau suka time travel?
Because first aku tengok About Time kot.
About Time. Yang the guy yang masuk closet tu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aku rasa terus jatuh cinta. And kenapa pada masa tu Malaysia tak buat something yang macam ni. You know, love story tak semestinya macam saya suka dia kena ngorat dia. Tak. Dia macam ada lagi story dalam tu. Cinta kan.
Alright,
so aku suka macam dia boleh tackle benda tu dengan true benda tu kan. So macam kenapa Malaysia tak buat kan. So aku rasa mungkin nanti aku nak buat. That's why aku suka benda macam tu.
Okay, faham. Alright, okay. Now let's go to Athina. What is your favourite movie why?
From the top of my head, I like Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Ooh.
Have you watched that?
Okay, yes, of course.
Leonardo, right? Yeah, I
Yes.
love that movie. I think it's
Ya,
very
dia
nice.
berfikir gila. Kan?
That one macam you think you know, sampai the end you macam I didn't
salah
know.
dong.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Shit, why would it happen like that? But yeah, that was a good movie, I rasa.
Okay, well, why? Why did you love it?
Why? Because I think it was enough suspense for me to have macam empathy towards the character. But all the way up to the end, you don't need it. Macam you have this anger building in you throughout the entire movie, tapi at the end tu you macam, why?
Kan?
Kenapa dia buat macam tu?
Okay, alright. Well, here's a fun fact. I want you to rewatch Shutter Island, kalau boleh, you tengok how just Leonardo alone, and don't look at Leonardo. You look at everyone around him. You can realize daripada awal of the movie, everyone betul-betul play along the part. Like, it's crazy. It is fucking insane.
I think I've watched it like more than 3 times.
Oh, lovely.
Siapa nak tengok?
Tak tengok lagi.
Kau kena tengok, sial.
Shutter Island. I feel like the more you watch it, the more you're able to put yourself in different people punya shoes.
Yeah.
And then you put yourself in different rooms.
Yeah.
Macam game sikit.
Ada perspektif lain you boleh tengok. Nice. Betul. Tengok bodoh.
Marah.
Tak tengok.
Marah. Okay. Alright. Okay, Mr. DOP. Alright.
Ya dong.
Okay.
Saya nak tahu.
Apa kau punya favourite film and why?
Aku ada 3.
Give me one, the best one.
Bagi je lah 3 aku nak tahu kat lah.
3 doh, tolong bagi 3.
No, there's be one.
Tak, aku
Satu je lah.
Satu aku nak cakap tapi macam tak logik lah sebab aku
Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be Imagino.
Sebab Imagino tu dia macam bagi impact yang besar gila kat aku.
Faham?
And then aku dah dia punya details tu, Imagine punya details tu mungkin orang tak ramai dapat, tapi bila aku dapat tu macam wow. So aku nampak dia ni bukan buat movie je. Okay, dia buat movie untuk orang popcorn, orang biasa faham. Lepas tu untuk budak filem dia akan bagi lagi orang questioning and then boleh bedah lagi filem tu. Benda tu yang best. So kau ada 2 direction kau boleh pergi.
Mamat ni tulis notes
Satu
Dia dah tulis siap.
Kita tengok movie, dia tulis notes Okay, next.
Kau tulis notes dalam tu?
Ya doh.
Damn,
aku
bagus.
tulis notes.
Gentle lah.
Yeah.
Wow, God
Yeah.
God
Pasal aku tengok movie tu, aku tengok, lepas aku notes. Apa benda yang dia buat salah, aku akan notes. So aku tak boleh bagi tahu, tapi kalau aku bagi tahu tu, okay aku bagi tahu lah. Bukan spoiler.
Tak payahlah, no.
Bukan spoiler lah.
No, tak
Asal
okay.
konti
Tak,
ke?
sikit je. So cerita ni
Tak kot, jangan.
Tak, dia tak ada.
Okay, fine.
Okay, dia cerita ni simbolik dia nombor 3. Tu je. So nanti korang tengok movie tu,
Just
korang
think
tengok
about it. Yeah.
kenapa 3. Tengok je sampai habis.
Adakah dia letak 3 dekat dia punya set?
Tak,
mana-mana
nanti kau
ada 3?
tengok. Nanti kau tengok.
Tak apa. Nanti kita figure out.
Sebab tu aku suka Imaginor.
Okay.
Faham.
Dia bagi aku macam wow. Tapi kalau orang kata luar daripada negara lokal kan, maksudnya luar lah. Aku suka Top Gun tu.
Yang latest ke?
Yang latest. Dia punya technical power gila tu.
Faham.
Understood.
And then dia, apa tu, siapa pelakon? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise dia berlakon betul-betul. Bukan pakai stuntman.
Dia yang berlakon, dia yang stuntman.
Aku suka cerita tu.
Okay,
Effort
faham.
lah. Untuk Top Gun.
Is that the one yang dia atas plane
Top Gun
betul.
memang cerita plane.
and then dia buat sendiri tu?
Betul. Dia
Oh,
buat
okay.
sendiri.
It was a question,
Okay,
right?
sorry.
Valid question, right?
Sorry. Saja korang.
Was it the first one or the new one?
New one.
The new one. Okay. All right. So the reason I ask is because I have this thing where macam if I want to get to know a person a little bit more about who they are, I ask about what their favorite movie is and why.
Faham.
And
Tapi kau kena tanya sebenarnya TV series tu.
TV series is something that you macam you dive in and you watch kan. Tapi macam aku tahu How I Met Your Mother,
Of course.
everything shit like that. Tapi
Yes.
TV series macam it's too general and big, so macam everyone can relate to something inside
Faham.
the TV series, right?
Okay.
But I want to know if a TV series, I want to know a specific episode, like
really?
why,
Wow.
like
Damn.
why you like this episode,
Okay.
why. Aku punya focus memang is on why. So macam that's when I get to know people a little bit better. Macam for example you seem to have this fixation over time travel movies and everything stuff like that, and your first one that got you to fall in love with it was basically macam about time, a love
Betul.
story about time and everything semua tu. It could
Ingat sial.
Yeah. I have a good memory.
Bagus.
Yeah.
Wow.
It could be because like macam in your life you feel like you have done a lot of mistakes and you always want to go back to it.
Damn.
and macam
Janganlah
refix
janganlah
them.
macam ni. Janganlah baca-baca.
But that makes sense though, that makes
Janganlah baca-baca.
And that's why macam
Dia boleh
you
baca
feel,
fikiran kau.
Yeah,
tu.
and that's why macam you feel like I want to do something yang macam even if you go back into time, it's not meant to be, and the life that you have is
Betul.
the life that you
Yeah,
have to live. That's what you subconsciously
okay,
think.
betul sangat dah.
Kau kena jauh daripada
Yeah.
dia.
Betul.
Yeah.
But would you? Like,
Yeah,
would you
yeah,
travel back in time?
I rasa I punya pemikiran adalah I nak balik masa. Tapi I tahu macam mana I tukar pun in the end benda tu akan jadi sama juga.
Macam cerita Doctor Strange tu.
Yang macam Doctor Strange,
So that-
about time.
That's your
What's that thing
subconscious
called? The butterfly effect.
Butterfly Effect.
Butterfly
Have you
Effect,
seen
right?
that one?
Yeah, I love that movie as well.
Yeah. That was a fucking good movie. And for your case pula macam Shutter Island, it's maybe a little bit more of macam the world isn't as what it seems. Maybe the world to you people have always think that you live this kind of life and everything must be great and etc. But actually
You do?
Yeah, but actually you live a different
Style
life.
gila sial kau.
Jangan buat
dude.
magic okay?
Yeah, dude, this is my skill. Yeah, but
Aku nak kawan dengan kau.
Tak kawan lagi
Jangan potong dia nak dengar perasaan.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you don't. But people don't actually know what is actually going on in your life, and people just think it's really easy and stuff like that. And you just love in that movie how it simulates or the duality in your life as well.
Oh man.
Bapak aku sial Kim ni. Okay, aku nak
This
tahu
feels
kau.
like therapy.
Aku nak tahu kau lah.
Akunya nanti lah. Tapi macam about you, kau punya more is a little bit more technical lah. But it's mainly because how much you love the arts.
Betul.
And how much time you dedicate to it. And every time kau put these notes apa semua tu, you want to show people how much you actually love this and this is you. And it feels like macam orang lain yang tak buat tu macam no, you're missing out the greatest glory gift
Faham.
as well. So
Betul.
you are kind of like loving art for other people as well.
Oh, okay, betul.
Damn. Okay, kau bagi kau punya. Aku
Okay,
try.
your
Cuba
turn.
bagi.
What was your favorite movie? What was his favorite movie?
Betul, dia tak bagi tahu lagi.
I thought lagi. Okay, I have two favorite movies, but for different reasons. There's one yang the technical answer. One favorite movie of mine is Limitless. It's about this guy yang bila dia makan pill and then dia
Ni movie ke series? Movie kan?
It's a movie.
Limitless, okay.
Yeah, it's a movie. When dia makan pill and they unlock the full potential of his brain, and it's such a simple as the reason I love it is because the premise is so simple. Like macam makan pill, tiba otak kau expand, tapi
Yes.
they paste it in a movie in such a suspenseful way, and it just goes up and down, here and there, everywhere apa semua tu, and that's why I love the film.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
Fucking handsome as
Betul.
guy. Daddy. Okay.
So much. Mwah.
Wow.
Bradley
guys.
Cooper doang.
Dengar tu.
Bradley Cooper doang.
Bradley Cooper. The second movie is actually Spider-Man, the first one. Okay, but not like the first Spider-Man movie because it's a great movie ke apa semua tu, but it's actually 1 to 3 as a whole. It's kinda
Tobey punya lah.
Tobey Maguire punya as a whole, because at the first you see how Tobey dia punya life sucks tapi he's actually doing amazing things behind the scene. And these kononnya people macam Flash Thompson ataupun Mary Jane at the time were supposed to be these people that make it because they were so popular in high school and everything,
Yeah.
shit like that. But then they fell down. They all had their own struggles. Padahal Peter is the one that's thriving and
Betul.
thriving and thriving. So I love the world of the people
Yeah.
inside the in the movie. So sila assess me lah, sila therapy me. I know my answer already.
Safwan silakan.
Aku ke?
Aku tak cukup power tu.
Shit lah, sekejap. Kau pandang muka aku.
Okay.
Aku rasa kau tak ingat pun dia cakap apa tadi.
Aku
Panjang
ingat
tau.
doh. Aku rasa macam kau ni seorang yang sweet.
Tak langsung.
Dalam cerita Spider-Man tu kan sweet sikit.
Ini Spider-Man
Yeah, I had a
1.
point.
Okay. Alright.
Wow.
Tak apalah, you go.
Tak
Silakan.
apa cerita lah.
Tak, dia punya tak ada.
I rasa maybe you're the kind of person yang macam you want to let people know that you don't have to be the biggest star, macam the biggest person at that point of time, but you have all these capabilities in yourself, and you're able to put things on the table with people not expecting.
Close but not there. Close but not there. Shall I give you my answer?
Silakan.
Okay, so for the first one, kenapa I love Limitless so much? It's such a simple setting, tapi they make it interesting. It's because I always think that I don't come from much or I don't have much to offer. But even if it's something little, I know I'm gonna make the best out of it that I can. That's the type of person I've always been. And for the Spider-Man one too, I think it's a little bit more of a kind of like a revenge tale ataupun like a soothing fact inside my head, where macam there were a lot of kids in high school ataupun in school that were so mean to me and that think that their lives were gonna fucking made it. But Spider-Man was a proof that macam no, as long as I continue with my path, I am gonna make it and they're gonna eat my dust. Yeah, so that's the person I am.
Shit.
Yeah. Okay, but we have been talking about films, alright? Okay, but I have actually a question. Ini kita tu, biar orang fikir sekejap. Let the two guys think for a while. I want to ask you a question. Okay, I know a little bit more about the drama in the film industry here and there and apa semua tu and stuff like that. But what about the model industry? Like, how is that like? Macam I dengar siapa ni? Who was the one yang protest for KL Fashion Week?
Alicia.
Alicia Amin, right? Okay, like, does that kind of thing like happen often?
Betul.
It's hard for me to say because again, this is my first year being being a professional model.
Okay.
But I don't have any issues with like payment and stuff. But what I do have issues with is how people picture me as a model. So with me, a lot of brands like to categorize me as a plus size model.
Okay, all right.
Which I think is a wrong move because that's not the category I should be in. That category should be deserved by a lot more other people who are plus size. And I feel like if you start open that opportunity up for them, it'll be so easy for the job to be done. But now you're giving a specific job to a person who doesn't cater to that. You know, it doesn't work.
I see. Okay. So all right. So basically, would you say that they are using your size or your figure right now and catering it to the plus size category because they just want to be brand safe?
Yeah. Because they want to be brand safe, they want it to look good. Macam I've gone to like photo shoots ke apa that gave me sizes that weren't even mine. Like sizes yang macam like let's say I wear an M and they'll give me like 8XL.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
And I'm just like, I get it. Like I can't. There's nothing much that I can argue back with because I understand where they're coming from. They're selling the clothes. That's their main point at the end of the day. But that's where you're wrong, you know. Because models at the end of the day, models wear that baju. You're selling that baju to an audience. People need to understand the kind of sizes they able to wear. That makes it more relatable. Tapi again, that part kita kena teach a little bit more. They need to learn that.
I see. Okay. And to be fair, also it's not easy for you to speak up about this as well juga kan. Macam takkan you nak marah klien you. Hey.
Yeah.
I see what the fuck you're doing.
And most of the time they're so sweet. They're sweet people. They don't get it, you know. So
Yeah.
macam there's no point kalau I gaduh dengan diorang pun tak ada point dia.
Yeah, faham. Macam I hari tu nak marah Harid because time kita shoot music video tu dia bawa semua scene dia, semua tempat kita shoot was all the places I went out with my ex. Tapi yang macam tak boleh lah, Harid ni baik. So tak boleh nak marah dia.
Tapi muka kau
macam
comel kat dalam tu.
Kan? Comel kan? Kan? Comel kan aku. Aku cakap, wih, siapa mak comel ni? Aku tak kenal dia.
Sebab aku dah tengok kau dekat podcast, lepas tu tiba kat music video.
Macam tu kan.
Tak, betul video tu sedih. Tapi bila ada game aku gelak tu.
Kau gelak.
Babi lah sebab dia kenal aku.
Betul.
Sebab dia kenal aku.
Betul.
Orang yang tak kenal aku tak macam tu.
Betul.
Sorry dah Athina.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Okay, all right. So this is like your first year in. So you started somewhere around last year?
I mean, I started when I was about 19 lah, just doing it as a freelance.
Mhm.
But I started taking active jobs macam last year lah.
Active job starting last year. Okay,
Faham.
all right. Okay, now would you say this is like a career path ataupun macam something to do that can financially support you? Because I want to see if the audience see macam, you know, they want to pick up on modeling. They want to know what it's like
Betul.
and how much they're going to earn. And obviously, not going to lie, money becomes a factor into all this.
Yeah.
Your passion is your passion, but if it doesn't earn a single cent, it becomes a hobby. Yeah. So macam to you right now, is it like a really full-fledged paying job?
For me, I've taken it full time this year, and as far as I can say, I'm comfortable. Like I'm able to live. Yeah, if that's your question, yeah, I'm able to survive and I'm able to live. But if it's something that I want to do for a long time, I don't think there's enough window for that.
Really?
Yeah, because I think brands or clients are constantly looking for fresh faces.
Faham.
And it's a matter of what you can offer lah. Macam for
see.
me, so basically for me, people think I just want to be a model for.
Astaga.
Cats.
Hai.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats.
People think I want to be a model just for like the glitz and the glam, but I think it's a lot more than that. I've talked about this with a lot of my friends, but the main idea I want to be a model is I want to be pushed to the front to be able to talk to impressionable girls and allow them to believe that there is a space for them. Growing up in the era that we're in with social media and looking good and
Yeah,
having to
betul.
look a certain way, that kills a lot of young girls, you know?
Yeah, it does.
In a sense where how they believe they look or their confidence or their
Betul.
self-esteem. I grew up going through that. Imagine, and I didn't have social media at the point of time, you know. But imagine now with TikTok and Instagram and Facetune and all these people that we look up to that looks a certain way, but we know that they dah buat benda to your
Betul.
face, buat benda to their bodies, you know. I want to be able to stand in front of these girls and be like, you can be yourself. You can look yourself. It just comes from within. Confidence comes from within. It doesn't matter, honestly.
Yeah, that's
Betul.
quite true. Betul?
Ya. Sebab dulu aku tengok model ni macam muka semua sama je. Siapa nak jadi model muka mesti kena cantik and all. Now
Kena
mungkin
like tall, slim, etc.
Mungkin now aku rasa orang dah start macam like ambil macam-macam jenis bentuk pun ada.
Yeah, diversify lah
Yeah.
kan. Yeah.
The diversity matters, I
Betul.
rasa.
Ya, sebab bukan semua orang muka sama je tu. And aku tak faham kenapa local brand mesti
Dia ambil masalah.
mesti nak ambil masalah.
Yeah.
And pakai baju Melayu and raya tu.
Yeah.
Kan, patutnya orang Melayu lah.
Kan? Safwan ada siya.
Yeah, betul.
Melayu tulen ni.
Betul.
Asli.
Betul.
Ui, lagi.
Jawa.
Wah.
Mana
Jauh.
datang saya Jawa.
Ya, aku rasa kita kena appreciate lagi lah orang-orang Melayu kita.
Ya doh, Hakim bukan Melayu kan?
Hakim bukan Melayu.
Aku
Hakim
Melayu
Pakar
tu.
siya.
Aku Melayu tu.
Kau masalah kan
tak,
Pakar.
bodoh aku Melayu tu. Mak aku Melayu, bapak aku Melayu.
Asal kau bukan Melayu?
I don't know. Bapak aku punya cerita is that dia ambil aku tepi jalan kat Shell.
Betul lah tu.
Tapi Harik nampak Melayu lagi lah bagi aku.
Kau nak cakap macam mana tu? Kau nak cakap apa sebenarnya?
Kau tak dengar apa cakap dia?
Aku dengar. Tapi nak kau terangkan lagi.
Ya, Hakim nampak muka Melayu lagi kan?
Faham betul.
Hakim
Kau
ke?
cakap Hakim ke Haris?
Harik.
Aish.
Adik-beradik tu sama kan?
Dini.
Tadi pun salah nama. Aduh, hai.
Sorry doh guys.
Hey.
Control your boy toy ni.
Aku rasa kita dah sampai penghujung rancangan dah.
Oh ya.
Dah sejam lebih kan?
Yeah.
Gentle lah. Dah sejam lebih ke?
Aku rasa dah sejam lebih.
Yeah.
Tapi boleh je kita nak borak-borak lagi.
Aku ada satu
Banyak
cerita.
rasa. Silakan.
Oh, okay. Tolong
Aku
cerita.
tunggu je Safwan tadi. Dia kumak kamit mulut dia nak cakap ni.
Aku ada cerita tu. Okay.
Cerita dulu bawa
Sumpah you nak cerita benda ni.
Yes. Okay.
For
Aku
real?
ada satu cerita.
Oh man.
Ada satu, ini cerita ni aku dapat daripada kawan aku lah.
Okay.
Siapa nama kawan kau tu? Dirahsiakan?
Zain.
Oh Zain.
Okay.
Okay, masa tu aku tengah serius, and then bila di sini aku macam wow, aku serius agak ah. Okay, ada satu one of girls yang dia duduk kat hujung
Hujung
kampung. Okay.
Hujung. Hulung.
Kau relax.
Dia nak campur hulu.
Aku
Dengan
nak
hujung.
hulu kampung.
Hulung.
Okay. Sambung. Sila. Sila.
Okay, lepas tu dia ni selalu balik lambat tau. Dia selalu dekat KL tapi dia biasa balik lambat dalam 3 pagi. Lepas tu dia wampat tu lepas tu ada satu wampat tu macam housemate. Dia duduk rumah sewa lah, perempuan lah. So tiba-tiba dia ni aku dapat cerita dari housemate dia ni kena rasuk. Kena rasuk kuat gila lah, macam teruk gila lah. And then dia pun macam diorang tak dapat cari ustaz untuk ubatkan diorang kat situ lah. Maksudnya ubatkan perempuan tu. So diorang cari orang luar ustaz untuk ubatkan perempuan tu daripada Johor. Dia stay dekat area Kuala Selangor. So jauh lah. And then
aku fikir diorang FaceTime kan. Ustaz.
Tak, dia kena depan-depan face to face.
Lepas tu ustaz tu datang dari jauh kan. So bila ustaz tu datang, ustaz pun tengok dia ni macam dah teruk sangat kan. Lepas tu ustaz tu pun macam cek. Rupanya dalam badan dia ada 10 jin. 10 jin tu. Okay, 10 jin. Dengar
muat ke sel?
Satu.
Aku ingat apa space
Aku tak tahulah space ada banyak mana. Tapi 10 banyak sih.
Apa soalan dia? Muat ke tak?
Tapi aku satu pun dah banyak ni. Ni 10 nama mana?
10. Lepas tu
bila 10 kecil-kecil kot. Okay,
bila ada 10. Lepas tu ustaz ni pun baca lah surah-surah semua kan. Lepas tu bila ustaz tu baca, keluarlah 9 jin. So tinggal satu jin. So bila satu jin tu dia macam pening kan. Dia baca-baca tak keluar lagi satu jin tu. Lepas tu dia macam minta ustaz tu Asal dia gelak dah.
Aku tak kau gelak.
Okay.
Kau gelak.
Bukan aku kelakar ke?
Kau kelakar bodoh.
Okay, alright.
Lepas tu aku serius ni. Aku tengah serius.
Okay, sorry.
Ustaz tu macam minta tolong ustaz lagi satu lah. Tapi dia tak ada ilmu yang kuat lah. So dia minta lah support untuk baca. So
untuk nak hilangkan yang last tu lah.
Last tu.
One.
Lepas tu dia macam tak dapat keluar agak tau. Lepas tu diorang stop. Lepas tu ustaz ni check dalam macam tengok apa yang jin ni kan. Rupa-rupanya kau tahu apa? Jin tu pekak. Wow. So ustaz tu dia kena baca bahasa isyarat. Okay. Lepas tu okay lagi kalau bahasa isyarat. Lepas tu memang aku tanya, cuba bayangkan kalau jin tu buta dengan pekak, apa dia kena buat?
Macam mana bangang?
Ustaz tu baca Jibril.
Babi.
So jin tu baca Jibril sendiri. Apa benda?
Jibril babi, bukan Jibril pun nama dia. Braille je kan?
Braille. Apa? Braille.
So, kau boleh bayangkan tak setan tu kan?
Itu setan yang lain Jibril.
Ustaz tu letak braille kan. Setan tu pegang.
Oh, aku kena keluar.
Oh, sorry.
Best gila.
Oh.
Jalan aku macam intense gila babi.
Masa time roh tu tengah belah, dia pegang tongkat tu.
Babi, aku rasa orang semua tengah dengar tu pun tengah marah sial. Kalau kita ada gelak lama sial. Dah lah gelak tak berbunyi kau tahu.
So kita tak nak gelak tu. Kita tak nak tunjuk kita on below this.
Berapa lama kau plan untuk kau cerita benda ni Safwan?
Aku baru hari tu aku tengok. Okay, bayangkan Zain bila dia cerita serius tau. So kau
Zain nakal ke?
Zain nakal.
Babi dia serius
So
bodoh.
bila dengar kan, lepas tu kau punya terus drop tau. Boom.
Tapi betul lah kalau dia pekak memang kena hand sign tu. Tapi aku nak tahu dia macam mana bentuk dia. Cakap pasal hand sign. Baru-baru ni
ada terus ada topik.
Sekarang aku dah tengok banyak orang buat performance and sekarang ada orang betul-betul buat hand sign tau untuk performance. Kau tengok tak Rihanna punya?
Ya, yang tu.
Ada orang buat kan?
Yeah.
Vibe gila sial. Aku rasa orang yang Memang akan vibe sekali lah dengan dia.
Member tu menari saya. Kalau saya tak buat pun kerja dia.
Sumpah,
Sambil bodoh. Aku yang tak faham, aku macam faham tu apa dia cakap. Sebab vibe lah.
Aku rasa otak dia tengah fikir jin lagi. Sebab tu dia gelak ke.
Aku dah broken tu. Bisa.
Sebab tahu aku nak tahu macam mana kalau jin. Macam mana dia berdoa, isyarat.
Tak ada. Dah dah. Sumpah dah.
Kau bodoh tu. Kesan tau. Diorang kecewa kau tahu.
I had such a different vision for this podcast today.
Aduh.
So korang boleh share kat orang lain lah.
Pada
Betul.
butuh saya jangan share ke orang lain.
Kalau korang nak Safwan menjadi host ketiga kita orang, komen kat bawah. Kalau tak nak pun komen. Kalau tak nak tu silalah komen.
Kalau tak nak please cakap dengan bold caps.
Betul.
Bold caption.
Adakah patut budak ni?
Ya dah. Hai.
Itu sajalah untuk hari ni. Thank you so much Athina. Banyak sangat input yang kita tak tahu. So sekarang kita dah tahu dah.
Ya, dah.
Thank you juga Safwan datang.
Tak. Lepas ni kita boleh baca lagi.
Tengoklah.
Aku akan cari cerita baru.
Faham.
Pernah sikit lah.
Okay, but do you have like a final message to the young girls out
Kepada
there?
siapa yang nak jadi model juga,
ataupun dancers?
Betul.
I think just believe that you're able to do it, no matter what other people say, and do it now, because or not you're gonna regret it.
Betul.
You just have to experiment for
Right
it.
now.
Betul.
I repeat balik. Okay.
Aku sangat-sangat jealous orang-orang muda macam diorang ni dah start buat dah.
Sebab kau dah
Okay.
tua
Jangan cakap tu. Jangan
Shit,
cakap.
aku cakap.
Kesian dia.
Sorry.
Aku dah berumur.
Okay.
Hati tambah
Bukan
ketuk.
tu.
Okay.
But with age comes wisdom.
Setuju. Retweet.
Cakap.
Motherfucker. Boleh mencarut dekat sini.
Tak nak,
Silakan
tak boleh.
Athina, please mencarut sikit dekat orang ni.
Tak boleh lah, kena jaga image.
Bitch.
Kau umur sama dengan aku Kau umur sama dengan aku
Aku 26 dah bodoh. Bangang.
Shit lah.
Kau 27, kau dah masa tua kau tau.
Apa?
Kalau kau dah 27.
Tapi kau
Wish,
kena
dia dengar ada kita bisik.
Aku pakai headphone.
Kita bukan bisik. Gila.
Orang luar tu pun dengar.
Okay, cari kawat
Salah
awak. Okay.
Aku ada teki tu kau.
Astaghfirullahaladzim. Yeah.
Okay. Banyak-banyak buah apa yang boleh kawat?
This is my favorite teka-teki.
Damn.
Antara banyak-banyak buah apa boleh kawat?
Ya, okay. Bagi tahu jawapan.
Antara
You
banyak.
bagi tahu jawapan. I bagi tahu kenapa.
Okay. Alright.
Buat apa yang kawat?
Boleh berkawat.
Ni mesti bodoh ni. Ni mesti bodoh ni. Asal kenapa?
So
aku
ini
mesti-
soalan untuk penutup video ni.
Kawat. Buah.
Banyak lagi korang kena
You
fikir.
kena
So
fikir
give up
cara
je.
Syafwan fikir.
Cara Syafwan fikir.
Dia mana fikir ni orang?
Sebab tu lah I cakap.
Damn. Tak boleh fikir.
Direct kak.
Aduh. Aku nak.
Tak.
Okay, dah habis.
Jawapan dia kiwi.
Kiri kanan kiwi. Kiwi.
And thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Harap korang tak murung untuk episod kali ni. Because banyak lawak-lawak Safwan.
Kiwi kanan
Kiwi kanan.
Kiwi kanan.
Okay, itu saja. Jumpa korang di episod akan datang.
Apa jadi bila kau letak spaghetti atas kereta?
Tak boleh.
Oi, dia tak habis lagi dah betul.
Apa
Okay.
jadi bila kau letak spaghetti atas kereta?
Spaghetti dah datang kereta.
Kau dapat carbonara.
Carbonara. Weh, itu lagi ya.
Sekian, terima kasih. Selamat malam.
Bye.
Love you guys. Aku dah tak larat nak muah dah untuk episod kali ni.
Bye. Aku mau.
Kau mau?
Muah.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.